Taurus. My name is Echo, and welcome to your tarot reading for February 2025. These are general readings, so if something in here doesn't resonate with you, then feel free to leave it behind and take what does. Not everything is going to click with everybody. That being said, just a few notes here. We have a new moon in Aquarius kicking us off now, and this is a time to set intentions, put plans into motion, and put down what it is we want to manifest throughout the month to see come to fruition within this next 28 days. We also have that new moon is in Aquarius, and then we also have a Mars retrograde happening in the sign of Cancer. So see where that is on your chart and how that's going to impact you. But Cancer itself is typically a very watery energy, which pertains to family and the home space. So check your chart and see if there's a specific life area, what house that is for you, and how that impacts you to get a clear idea of what that's going to look like. Mars retrograde is going to last until February 23rd. And now Mars is the sign of action and aggression. So if you feel a little perturbed during this month, don't worry about it. Everyone's kind of in the same boat, just in different ways with different triggers, etc., etc. Let's not worry about it because the 23rd is coming and we are going to make the most of what we've got. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. To kick us off, I have Wunyo. Wunyo is the card of joy, the rune of joy. So you are aware of the fiery energy. We just discussed it, but you are going forward and you're choosing joy. You're choosing the things that make you happy. And that's a wonderful way to kick things off this month because you're very grounded, Taurus. You're very bold, and in your space, Taurus is the bull, so we are talking a very stubborn, hard to move energy, right? And that's great because we do need people who are grounded right now with all this chaos we have going on. I think you know what I mean. It's all over the news, it's all in society, it's just where we're at right now. So I love that you're very grounded energy, but keep in mind that this may mean people are leaning on you a lot right now at this time because they see your beautiful, joyful energy. Feel free to share with those who love your glow and love your space. Just don't let anyone dull that shine, okay? From the Animal Spirit Oracle deck, I have Take Time Out, the brown bear spirit. This has come up in other readings as well. So do take time out when something feels like it may be threatening that joy, and do take time for yourself, okay? Because you can't fill cups from an empty pitcher, right? Take time away if you need to from the mundane to focus on yourself. You are a very strong and powerful individual, Taurus, as is the brown bear. So just be sure that you're maintaining your strength and eating right, sleeping right, doing the self-care that you need in order to go out there and chase down that joy. From the Butterfly Oracle Spirit deck, what were we just talking about? You have self-care. Don't overextend yourself, Taurus. It is okay to help people who need to or feel the need to bask in your light. But you need to take care of yourself as well, right? Like I said, we can't help other people before we help ourselves. If you aren't loving yourself, you can't really give the right love to other people. And this may not be like literal love, like a romantic relationship. It may just be the caring hand, the crying shoulder, or, just someone to lean on. So be sure you're taking care of yourself, getting right food, getting right sleep, avoiding substances that might be wearing you down, and that may be affecting you health-wise. Okay, this also means protecting your mental space because there's a lot out there where people just try to nip at you right now, okay? We also have the revolutionary. So looking after yourself is basically what everyone says as far as, I guess you could say, in the spiritual community. Taking care of yourself is a necessity, okay, those who know. But the revolutionary is the person who takes that a step further, okay? Yeah, you're looking after other people and you're being joyful and self-care, but as the revolutionary, this tells me you're still looking to make other things happen outside of yourself and your own joy. And that's a fantastic way to be, Taurus. There's nothing wrong with being selfless. In fact, it's a wonderful way to be. Just be sure that when you are being the revolutionary, you're keeping in mind that's not just about creating, but you're revolutionary. You're doing things in a way that have not been done before. So while you're a very grounded energy, you are looking to really dig your heels in and feel the earth beneath your feet and experience things to the max, okay? Don't go overboard with yourself at this time. If to the point that it's at your detriment and you feel a little overextended, I guess you could say, but explore as much as you feel the need to, okay? Because it's okay to do things in a different way, even if it makes you look like a little bit of a weird bird with other people. And I don't see that for you really, but the revolutionary is reminding you that you are sometimes different in your approach, but be firm with it because you are a very grounded energy. Um, be assertive, be bold. That's just how you roll. The Moon Oracle deck says change. Okay, now we're talking. So you are looking to bring about new change in your environment or in maybe your workspace, in a relationship. You are looking to bring about real change. And that's what this revolutionary card is pointing to. You are looking to make something come about in a way that is different than the status quo, which is a little unique for a grounded, stubborn, hard to move bull energy such as Taurus. So whatever it is, it might be that this Wunyo and this joy that you feel, you want to share it with other people, okay? You want to spread it around. You want to see other people smile the way that you do, and that's fantastic. So let's continue this reading because I want to see what the tarot cards have for you. We're off to a great start. First, in your energy, you have the Death card. Death isn't a scary card. No one's dying. It's talking to, or more pointing to the idea that sometimes old things need to die away so we can create new, okay? Something new needs to come in, just like the turning of a page, beginning of a new chapter, things like that. So if this is your energy, and judging by the position of the card in this reading, it is. It tells me that you're okay with changing the way things are, like we just talked about, change, by letting go of the status quo and expectations of what everybody is used to. You need to let go of a lack mindset to dive into that Wunyo and wanting to spread the joy to everyone else, to kind of embrace the things that make you joy, okay? And you already see that. That's why these cards are here. In February, you're going to be moving into this. What's crossing you is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is the individual who is connected to everything, has fingers in all the pies, creativity to the max, okay? 10 is the top of the ace through 10 in the tarot before you get into the court cards. But we're talking about, at this point, the 10 of Wands tells me you're really looking to create something new. Like there's massive creative energy here. And I just want you to know that the rune above you is a rune of protection, okay? So you are protected at this time. Think stag energy. And you're going forward with wisdom and protected with your actions. You're looking to take what you're massively creative in and where you're connected and use that to your advantage, which is why this card is crossing you, because that is where you're at right now. This is where your focus is. At your base, you have the Empress. The Empress is a very powerful card. And the base card in the Celtic cross spread is talking about when we're at our bare bones, baseline energy. You're at the Empress, and that is not something to be sniffed at. The Empress is all about creating new, she has her spinning wheel, and then new, the babe in her arms. This very much plays into what we've read so far. Creating new from the status quo, okay? They don't have to be super huge, powerful moves. They can be small wins. They can be small steps, okay? When you're weaving something as she is with the spinning wheel here, you notice that she's only doing things with one hand. Spinning typically takes two. So she's very talented to be able to do this with one as it is. But spinning a yarn to create something, it takes time. Okay, so she's very aware that it's going to take her time to create this thing that she's looking to. But she's got everything she needs. She's sitting atop throne in the middle of the woods, just cool as a cucumber. And she's got the chest down here, which could be, her resources. It could be everything from material that she's using to reload her spindle here. It could be the coin that she's using to buy the material she needs to spin. She's got the weapon in the shield so she can protect herself if someone or some situation should come upon her. And perched atop it is the bird. This looks to me to be like either a crow or a raven. a bird of the corvid family, which is typically pointing to, in Norse tradition, magic and fate and spiritual messages. Okay, so she has all the tools she needs at her disposal, and she's okay with making small moves. At your base level, this is where you're at. You're making small moves to create something bigger and fantastic. Next to you, you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a material energy. Pentacles are an earth energy. So the King of Pentacles sitting next to you says that you're very aware of what it is you want. You're very aware of how you're going to get it, okay? And you're not settling. You're being told, like, it's almost like psychically, you're being told not to settle, and that's totally fine. Do what you love. Don't settle. If you're sitting in a job that you don't like, look for something better. If you're doing just what it is to pay the bills, again, find what speaks to your heart. Where is your passion? Again, be bold and be assertive, Taurus, and you're already on top of this. You already know. The King of Cups is crowning you, which says you are absolutely looking to do what you love. Cups is a water energy. This speaks to the heart. And the King of Cups is a very friendly king, okay? He's almost raising a toast. But if you look in the background, he's got these two dolphins. Dolphins are very intelligent creatures, very friendly creatures, and very playful. And they typically travel in groups called a pod, okay? So this is what's crowning you, which means you're looking for your tribe. You're looking for people and things that resonate with you at this time. And you're not really interested in spending time on things that don't, okay? You want to spread that joy to other people. So you may, excuse me, I'm dropping cards everywhere. So you may actually reach out to people that you haven't heard from in a while. You may reach out to people to extend your tribe, but this is because you are looking to spread that joy, okay? And you are coming at them with genuine, heartfelt energy. Point blank, all right? The immediate outcome from this is justice. So the justice card is talking about what you put in is what you're going to get back, okay? You're balancing the scales. You are not dealing with it anymore. The individual on this card in Norse mythology is known as Tyr. He puts his, and the story is he puts his hand in Fenrir's mouth to assure him that the gods who were actually looking to chain Fenrir because he was becoming so wild and so large and dangerous. They were looking to chain him so he could not get free and hurt anybody. And he puts his hand into the wolf's mouth as a show of faith. And what did he get in return? You got it. Tyr got his hand bitten off, okay? He is the one-handed god in Norse mythology. But it looks very much like, I'm not saying you're going to get bitten by a wolf or anyone's going to come at you with bites. Don't worry, it's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that what you're putting out there is what you're going to get back. So, I mean, if you put your hand in a wolf's mouth, expect to get nipped. It's just in their nature, doing what wolves do. Fenrir was, after all, getting a little bit unruly. But if you're putting forward love and genuine friendship and coming from the heart space into things that you're doing and people that you're reaching out to, connections and such, that you're going to get back that genuine heartfelt energy. You're going to attract things and people that truly resonate with you. The energy you're bringing to the reading in February is the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is talking about having all of the cups you could reach for in front of you and at a distance within arm's reach, and then the cup you're handling now. So you have it in your aspirations, I guess we can say, to reach for more that emotionally serves you and more that brings you joy. Wunyo keeps coming up. There's joy all over this reading, and you want more of it. When you reach for those 9 cups, again, be sure that you're going for it in a very joyful, very happy space, because what you think is what you create. Don't even leave room for doubt and naysayers. What Spirit is offering you in this reading is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a card of conquering and victory. So you will be victorious, reaching out and communicating and actioning ideas. They are going to bring you those returns that you need, and Spirit is assuring you of this. The sword points to the open sky. It's a very open, airy, intellectual energy. So this, for some reason, I'm getting this vibe that someone or something is not only going to work out in a way that makes sense to you, but it's going to be communicated to you openly. Like there's not going to be ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? If something is actually for you, it is going to bring you that joy. You're going to know about it immediately. And they may even say, are you happy with this? Or does this please you? You may literally hear these expressions. Okay, sorry about that, Taurus. My camera went a little crazy on me. I just want to continue your reading here. So without further ado, let's keep going. We were talking about how you're looking to reinvent things and bring joy to everything, and I'm absolutely seeing this for you. You're going to get the clear answers that you're looking for. Okay, I don't really see that February is going to bring you disaster or catastrophe, but it is going to bring you a lot of answers. Okay, there's a very alchemist kind of energy here. In the position of hopes and fears, you have the 10 of Cups. So you may be a little concerned that whatever it is you're working toward isn't going to bring you everything you want. But Spirit is telling you that you're very hopeful it's going to happen. And what you think is what you create, as we've already said. So Spirit is telling you to focus on the joyous part and stay positive. Stay in that positive energy, okay? I heard someone say earlier today, and I absolutely loved it. If you operate with rose-colored glasses, everything's a red flag. And I was like, well, what do you mean by that? Well, red flags are usually no, don't go there, right? But if you run around with rose-colored glasses on, everything is going to, look a little bit alarming to you because you're kind of blinded, right? So just be sure that you're not wearing rose-colored glasses. And you're a very earthy, grounded energy, as we've discussed. So I really don't see that happening for you. Just be sure you're taking stock of things the way they are, but stay positive. Think about what is the best outcome that can come from this? What is the most positive outcome that can come from this? What is it I want to see happening? Okay, because if you think Spirit doesn't understand don't want, okay? Don't isn't even in the vocabulary, okay? I'm sorry, it's just not. What you put out there and what you speak is what you're making. If you say birds, it hears birds, okay, and then you're going to see those birds. It's that literal. It's like almost like speaking to a child, okay? I hate to say it, but that's literally where we're at. So the long-term outcome of this reading is the 3 of Pentacles. And Pentacles is tangible energy, earth energy, which speaks to things we can touch, we can see, things of monetary value. This could be your money. This could be the home you live in, the shirt on your back. It's that literal, okay? But the 3 of Pentacles says the long term of this energy is going to be creating something. It's creativity, basically. The 3 of Shields or 3 of Pentacles, it's creativity. So you're going to find almost like joy in what it is you've created, and you're going to find that you turn around and have this sort of aha moment, like, wow, I did this. Something beautiful is going to come out of what you did. It's going to be something you create. And if you're talking in terms of finances, I'm just going to go there. It's going to be creating either a new stream of revenue. This could be something passive on the back end because now you've mastered it, and that was what you were looking to make happen, or you're going to find extra sources of income. You may even find new ways of making money, new values, like such as a raise, for example. So I love this for you. But I just want to drop 3 more cards. Let's talk about what you may not see coming. Here you have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is very much the wounded warrior energy. So we're talking about not really being backed into a corner, but being on the edge of something. So you may notice that the old man on this card, he is walking at the edge of the forest, stepping from a clearing, as indicated by the brighter part behind him, into a more shadowy realm. So what you don't see coming is, yeah, you have been wounded in the past. You may have been through some stuff. I mean, who hasn't? But it's for the better, okay? Because now it's allowing you to step into the shadows unafraid. It's allowing you to be the light that shines inward into that dark place, okay? So what you don't see coming is perhaps an opportunity to do just that. And if you keep harboring this Wunyo, then you're absolutely going to be that for people. In blessings for my beautiful Taurus, I have the 7 of Wands, excuse me. The 7 of Wands is more so standing your ground. in the situation. So you're very stubborn in what you do, even when the storm is all around you. You know, you're the person who's up on the mountain, almost like you're mastering the storm. You're directing the energy and conjuring the energy, and you're not afraid. The figure in this card is standing there with a stick in his hand and arms wide open in the midst of this lightning storm, which probably isn't the best idea in reality, but he's not afraid. So you are going to stand your ground. You are going to create wonderful things. And the spirit is blessing you with the power to do just that. So, what advice do you have for my Taurus in today's reading for February? You have the Tower. The advice for Taurus is as the Tower burns, in some cards it's being struck by lightning or it's just on fire, whatever. The Tower's coming down, okay? But in here, you have two individuals running away from the fire coming from the dragon, jumping from the tower that he is obliterating. They had two choices: either stay in that tower and their goose is cooked, or jump. And, you know, maybe there's some hope for survival. So the Tower card, the message for you here is that sometimes the towers have to come when we are very comfortable in our own energy, okay? And it doesn't mean that anything bad is coming your way, just that if something is readdressed or something does kind of blindside you, this is redirection for something good, because the tower has to come down so you can have a level playing field to rebuild new foundations, okay? So Spirit is advising you to, if you see something coming down the pipeline, if you see something tearing down, it's because it was meant to. And you need to remember that as you move through the month of February and be ready to rebuild, which you're already in the space of doing. You're already in the mindset and the heart space for. So thank you so much for joining me for this reading, Taurus. I do appreciate this, and this looks absolutely wonderful for you. My name is Echo. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again next time.